You're live. Baby, look at you live. You looking at yourself?
Hmm?
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. We promised you guys that we were going to do a live Q&A, and that is what we're going to do. We are doing a live Q&A. Excuse us if we look a little bit tired, but we just came back from Lake Tahoe, literally. We just drove some hours over here and drove some hours back, so we're a little exhausted, but like I said, we promised you guys that we were going to do a live Q&A, and that is what we're going to do. And yeah, so we're going to start that now. Like I said, sorry if we look all crazy, but we just literally came back.
It was like 5-hour drive.
Yeah, it was a pretty long drive. So, but we're going to answer your guys'
sunburns.
But we're going to answer your guys' questions. Hopefully we can see you guys. If you guys ask questions, we're going to be able to answer them also live. We can actually see you guys now. So the first question that we're going to answer was if we have nicknames. Somebody asked us if we have nicknames, and yes, we do have nicknames.
My nickname is 3.
No. His nickname is Tuski. That's what they call him.
Yes, Tuski. And
how'd you get that nickname?
Well, I got a nickname by, I believe, your sister. Your sister called me Tuski, and that's just kind of like what we use, and that just stuck. So that's my nickname, Tuski.
And for those that don't know, we are an interracial couple. He is Hmong and I am Mexican. So my sister, she's Hispanic, so she called him Tuski because he's two. And my mom didn't know how to say his name, so she called him Tude. And so it went from Tude to Tuski. So that's how we got the nickname. And then my nickname, they call me Nini because my name is Stephanie and it's Stephanie Nini. So yeah, that's our nickname. The next question that somebody asked is, who cooks the most and what type of food? I'm going to let him answer that.
Well, I cook the most. And in our house. I cook for her and I cook for the babies and the kiddos. But when my wife cooks, she does cook a lot. I mean, she does cook some bomb old Mexican food. So I cook almost like everything. I don't do Mexican food. I do mostly
like Asian
and American. So that's pretty much it. So
yeah, that's that. He cooks the most, to be honest. I used to cook a lot when we used to have like this little like a group home that we used to take care of, and I used to cook all the time. So we did that for 9 years. So I used to cook like big, huge meals for groups of like 20 kids. So honestly, like when we I was retired from that, like I told them like I'm so tired, I don't want to cook anymore. So he took over, he cooks, but when I cook, get ready because I'm about to get down. Like you got to clear it out because I'm gonna make albondigas, I'm gonna make tacos, I'm gonna make flautas, I'm gonna make good Mexican food. And us Mexican girls, at least me, I don't use measuring cups. I'm just like salt, boom, sazon, boom, like I just I just pinch it in there and it works out. So yeah, so who cooks the most?
I do.
He cooks the most. So
I like cooking.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. Okay, the next question that we got is, how did we meet? Well, we actually talked about that in our last video and how we met. But to, I guess, sum it up, roll tacos are the best. Oh yeah, flautas, roll tacos, yeah.
I don't like those.
He hates rolled tacos, by the way. He hates flautas. I love flautas. They're the best. Okay, and but yeah, what was it? Okay, how we met. So we met, believe it or not, like I said before, I was his friend's ex-girlfriend. Shame on me. Yes. Shame on him, actually, for liking me when I was his friend's ex-girlfriend. But I was his friend's ex-girlfriend. Yes. And him and I actually broke up because he wasn't allowed to date out of his race. So when his parents found out that he dated out of his race, and we broke up. But, he was still lingering around after me.
Yeah, well, we're friends before anything. I mean,
yeah, we were friends. So after he liked me when I was in 8th grade, and he was like I think a sophomore or a junior. What were you? What were you? A junior?
No, sophomore maybe.
Sophomore, and I was in 8th grade, and then we didn't see each other years after, and then we met again when I was in church, and I wanted to invite him to church, so we just started talking, you know, about God and about other things, and then we just ended up dating, I guess. So that was the first video I saw when I first met. I said right away, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, well, that's how we met. We met through that, me being his friend's ex-girlfriend. By the way, Tony, if you're watching this, thank you, because we met because of you. So yeah.
You're like, thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Smash that like button. Okay. So yeah, and that's it. And then we met. We got 2 years after dating. He proposed to me when I was 18 years old.
Yes.
He proposed to me when I was 18 years old.
Well, I have to wait till she's like legal.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to jail.
And then so yeah, he proposed to me when I was 18 years old. I said yes. We got married, and yeah, like they say in my language, colorín colorado, ese cuento se acabado. That means like, well, that's it. That's not really much it. That's it. But yeah, if you want to know more about it, watch our How We Met video. Okay, the next question is, how do we celebrate the holidays? Oh my goodness, the holidays. It's hectic. Yeah, it's really, really hectic, guys.
It's a lot of house.
It's a lot because we have to go to, by the way, if you don't know, I have 2 moms. I have the mom that I was born in, my parents that I was born in, and then I have a family that raised me when I was a teenager. And so I have 2 moms. I have my mom on my biological and my binary parents. So I have 2 parents. So we have to go to my biological parents' house, my binary, honorary parents, and then his parents' house. So we have a lot. So on Thanksgiving, my mother-in-law didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. So every year I make my mother-in-law turkey. Every single year I make her a Hmong turkey, and one year I decided to make a Hmong turkey, and it was the worst. It was really bad. My mother-in-law told my husband, she's so sweet, she goes, can you tell her not to make Hmong turkey anymore and just make American turkey?
Yeah,
so now
turkey.
I make a mixture. So I make a American turkey, and I just stick the little
noodles, little kind of like rice noodles.
Yeah, we just stick the little rice noodles in there, so
with the stuffing.
So it's good. It's good. So
it's
I do
really
that.
good though.
So yeah, our holidays are hectic.
Yeah,
we do celebrate Christmas.
Yes, it's hectic, and you have to go through everybody's house through the whole day. So by the time you get home, you're really tired. So, but I mean, it's nice. It's nice.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do celebrate all the holidays. We celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Thanksgiving. We celebrate New Year's. We do the whole Hmong New Year.
Yeah.
We do all that. So yes, we celebrate every single New Year holidays. The next question is, does your husband's parent call you daughter-in-law? How do you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Hmong. And is your husband
Hmong da or Hmong jo?
Green. Oh, does your husband's parents talk to you in English or Hmong? Okay, so my mother-in-law does call me that. She calls me Nya. So she does call me that, and I call her Nia.
Yeah.
And then you are?
I believe we're green. I'm not even sure myself.
Shame on him. Smash that dislike. Okay, don't dislike our video. But yeah, so he's Hmong green, and it says, does your husband's parent talk to you in English or Hmong? They just know Hmong.
Yeah, my dad knows a little bit of English.
Yeah, his dad knows a little bit of English, so he tries really hard to talk to me in Hmong. I'm English, and I talk to him in English too. But they
mostly talk Hmong.
They talk to me in Hmong, and believe it or not, I understand most of it. I try. So like if she tells me something, like I kind of know what she's trying to say.
I usually translate in between, but you know what? I'm just really not good at translating because I haven't speak Hmong for about I think 12 years. It's been 12 years. The only time I speak Hmong is to my mom and dad. So it's been really hard to kind of like know every word or translate every single word. So it's really hard. So yeah.
Yeah, but they talk to me. So like I said, we understand each other pretty much. Whatever she says, like little words like no mo, nia,
Yeah.
no, or things like that. Or she tells me to breastfeed the baby. I know what she's trying to say because I know what it means. And Hmong, things like that. So I know a little bit, but they mainly talk to me in Hmong, and I just have to roll with it, and I just have to try to understand.
Smile waves.
Yeah,
Smile waves.
I just go ochania, ochania.
Yeah.
Ochania. That's all she hears from me. Ochania, oh tulunia, or things like that. And what little thing. No, kunjo gonya.
Yeah.
I tell her, I miss you, stuff like that. What's the miss you?
Yeah, kunjo.
Yeah, little things like that. Okay, are you okay? What things do you love about each other?
What do you like about me? Besides my eyes. My eyes are nice, beautiful eyes.
His teeth. I'm a huge teeth person, so I loved his teeth. And I'm always trying to get him to take care of his teeth because I love teeth. Yeah. Like, my favorite thing is teeth. And another thing I love about him is his patience. He has a lot of patience for me because if you know Latinas, we tend to be a little bit like, we're a little bit crazy. We're a little hot-headed, and we're a little too much. So he really compliments me well, and he's actually showing me to not take things too seriously because
I'm really zen.
Yeah.
So I'm really just chillax.
Yeah, if you know anything about the Latin culture, we're too much, to be honest. Like we can get really like right away.
Hot-headed.
We get really hot-headed. We get really sensitive about things like that, and he's just really like just chill. Like super chill. Yeah. So he actually shows me how to be like that, very very calm. So it works out. And you? He was not gonna say anything.
I forgot what question it was we were at.
What do you love about me?
What I like about you? Well, I would say sometimes you have that certain looks that you just look at me and that really, I don't know. It just really showed me that you love me. That I don't know how to explain that. I mean, it's a certain looks that you gave me that really just like I noticed that, oh man, like she loved me, or like that give me the cues like, man, I love this girl, or I don't know how to explain that really, because it's certain looks that she made. So
I do love him a lot, and I sometimes he's like, oh, that look you're giving me. I'm like, what look? Yeah. And he's like, you just gave it to me, and I don't know what look he's talking about, but
yeah, it's hard to explain. I mean, you kind of have to basically probably see through my eyes, but which is kind of hard to do. So. but yeah, it's certain looks that she makes.
So yeah, you made me nervous talking about that, guys. Are you guys planning a big wedding or renew your vows? We actually renewed our vows at 5 years married. Yeah. We went through some hardships. Of course, being married at 18, like who doesn't? We went through a lot of hardships, like big time. And
5 years the hardest.
They were our hardest. Like it was hard. We had a really really hard time, and so we decided to renew our marriage when we were 5 years married. We had a really really cute backyard wedding. It was so cute. We had some haystacks. We had like a buffet like with ribs and stuff because I love ribs. And it was super cute. We made like a homemade dance floor, which ended up looking super nice. And this too, you have a chill attitude. He's all smiles. Yeah, he is all smiles, guys. He always is all smiles. You don't know how to man. Are you going to have any special guest appearance at your channel? Sorry, one of our friends got on here and she's asking if there's going to be a special guest. So she's implying if she can get on the YouTube channel. You can be on my YouTube channel any day, girl. But yeah, so we renewed our vows. Our wedding, we're actually gonna make a video about that where we talk about our wedding. Our wedding was
our first wedding was
our wedding is what you call a teenage wedding. We had a teenage wedding. I had a cake that was zebra and polka dots. And my topper was a ducky.
Two duckies.
Two duckies. That's how crazy that it was. I had two duckies on top of my...
We have like the craziest song ever.
Yeah, we had a crazy rock song as our wedding dance. It was a straight out teenage wedding, guys.
It's crazy.
So we have pictures. So we're gonna make a video of our teenage wedding.
My hair was crazy. My suit.
He had a jacket that didn't even fit him.
Yeah.
It was so big for him, and then my brother-in-law took him to get a haircut, and it was all bad. Poor thing.
I appreciate the haircut. I think I don't know. He took me to like a Asian barber place. I mean, I appreciate everything he does. It was nice thoughts, but my hair was all crazy.
Oh, I would love to. Yeah, that would be so nice. Oh, you guys make us feel so good. That's so nice. Yeah, you could take a picture with us any day. As long as as long as it's not a crazy hair day like right now. I'm having a crazy hair day, guys. Sorry, but
we just came from trips.
Yeah, but definitely we're gonna make that video so you guys can watch it. Our teenage wedding pictures included and all. It's really really funny.
Well, that going to maybe our next question.
Okay, and the next question is. No, it's right here.
Where?
Right here. What were your struggles? Not right.
Oh, okay.
What were your struggles being a biracial couple? Did his family accept you? Did yours accept him? At the beginning, his mom accepted the fact that I was Latin. She didn't have no problem with that. She always said,
I mean, you can love whoever you want to love. I mean, skin color, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. My dad say if she's, African American, if she's, whatever, if she's white, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? So my dad's pretty open about it. The hard part was just me converting to Christianity. That was the hard part.
That was hard, because one thing is for him to marry out of the race, but another thing is for him to convert into Christianity. That really was hard.
Yeah, and one more thing was that I have my brother. He's older than me, and he's married before me. So after he's married, and then I got married, and then I moved out. So before I got married, I kind of like left already. So that was another hard part about it, because in Asian culture, you not really have to move out. You really bring the wives and you stay with parents. I mean, you take care of your mom and dad.
Yes. So it was really hard. One thing that we mentioned in how we met video, and we really didn't even go into detail about it, but it's when they found out that he went into Christianity, they kind of he had to leave the house, and he didn't tell me about that. He didn't tell me that they basically didn't let him stay home anymore. He didn't tell me that. The reason I found out is because he was looking somewhere inside the trunk of his car, and I noticed that he was wearing the same boxers for 3 days straight. And I asked him, why are you doing that? Why how come you haven't changed your boxers? How come you haven't changed your boxers? And he finally told me, like, he a little teary-eyed kind of, and he's just kind of like, I've been living in my car for the past like weeks, and he's like, I haven't had nowhere to stay. And our church actually gave him a place to stay, but he was living in his car for a long time, and I didn't even know. But yeah, it was actually really, really hard for him, and I think that was the only struggle that we ran into. My mom accepted him right away because my sister she was already in an interracial kind of like relationship. She's not anymore, but she used to be with a Japanese guy. Yeah. They had a child together, so my parents already kind of rolled with the flow. But in my family, I'm the first one to actually get married with another man of another race. My sister now is married to a Mexican man, but I'm the only one that's married literally out of the race. So
your family's really
diverse. Now they are diverse. Like we have African American, we have all the colors. It's really nice. It's really really nice. And then the next question, what do you like? In our struggles of being in a racial couple, because that's part of that question. Our struggles, I guess, would be our point of views, the way we see things. Yeah. We see things very different, and that's why we had trouble at the beginning of our marriage, because we saw things very different. Our love language is very different. I'm very expressive, and I'm very kind of touchy-feely kind of, and he wasn't. Yeah, I'm more like very conservative, very quiet, right, with his words, and even with his showing that he affectionate, he's not like that. Yeah. So I was not used to that. So to me, the fact that he didn't want to like be affectionate, to me, I was like, he doesn't love me. Or hug you. Or hug me. I felt unloved. Yeah. So we just learned about each other's love language. We learned to love each other in the way that we both seem fit for one another. Yeah. So now he knows. So he'll hug me, he'll kiss me, he'll pinch my cheeks and stuff like that, because that's what I like. Yeah. And I know that he's about words of affirmation. They're not more about touchy stuff like that, but he likes when I tell him, you look handsome, you look good, like, I love you, you're a hard worker, you're so supportive. And he likes those things. It's okay. Bruce Lee. How many kids are you guys still planning to have? No more kids. No more kids. We're done with This trip made us really realize we don't want any more kids, guys. It's really hard. We have 4 kids under the age of 10. And it's super, super hard. Like, I was telling him on the way over here, please, no more kids.
Mm-hmm.
Please, no more
You
kids.
know what's so crazy? And then, like, we got home, right? Like, I'm, like, tired, you know. My wife's tired. And we're like, you know what? We need to go live. And then my kids are, like, not even tired from the trip. So we took it, like, a 3-4 days vacation. And then we drove almost 5 hours back home. And then right now they're, like, running around the house like crazy. Like, they have all the energy in the world.
Yeah, it's hard now.
So I'm like, ugh.
That's what we say. It's hard now, but when they all grow up,
Yeah.
we'll be done, and it's gonna be really nice. We had them really young, but I know it's gonna be okay. He tells me that all the time. He's like, "Don't worry, it's hard now,
okay,
babe, but it's gonna be better later." So yeah. And Missy, yeah, you did miss your questions, but yeah. Okay. What else? Okay. What do you like about Hmong guys? What are your parents' thought of you dating a Hmong guy? What are your goals? What do you like? What do you like to do in your free time? That's a lot of questions. I'm gonna answer them very. So, what do you like about Hmong guys? I love your guys' food. By the way, I love Hmong food. Just the cool stuff though, the stuff that I like.
Yeah, it's stuff she likes.
Only the stuff that I'm really picky. By the way.
She probably like the sticky rice.
Yeah, no sticky rice, the little meats. Why I like
chilitos.
But honestly, all in all, what I like about Hmong guys, I'm not gonna lie, I love Asian guys. Hence, I like your guys' face.
Like, Oppa.
Oppa. I love you guys' face. I love your guys' like personality. Like, I love the way you guys are. Like, it's just so nice. Like, and I say you guys because you guys are all kind of the same, and it's really, really nice. And that's like when I met him again, like I was super like, I actually told him I loved him first because I was so in love with him.
I told thank you.
He told me thank you, by the way, but
thank you.
Thank
you for saying I love you.
I was very in love with him. I love your guys' race. It's just so beautiful. The women are beautiful. The men are really handsome. So I love your guys' race. It's
I think we
super cute.
We missed that one. This kid. Okay.
And then, what are your parents' thoughts of you dating a Hmong guy? Like I mentioned, they don't mind. We're very a diverse family, and in my more extended family, we're very diverse. So I'm the first one in my little family that married outside the race, but they're pretty okay with that. What are your goals? My ultimate goal is to be a psychologist. So I'm going into getting my bachelor's, my master's, and hopefully my doctor's. So I'm just going slow and steady.
Yeah.
But next semester is my last semester, and I get to transfer, and we're hoping to transfer to Hawaii State. So we're hoping. So if I get accepted, I'll let you guys know because we're moving to Hawaii, and I say we because we're a YouTube family. What else? Okay.
Well, I don't have goals.
No, yes, he does. He has goals. He has a lot of things that he wants to do.
Yeah, I have a lot of things I want to do, but I'm undecided.
He's very undecided, but
I'm not with my wife. My wife, she wants something. She knows she want it. She go get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But me, I'm more like skeptical. I'm more like, do I really need to get it, or I'll just wait? You know what I mean? Like
right now, he's working at the school. He's a math tutor at the school, so he's pretty busy. Those high schoolers keep him really busy.
I got my 4 kids too, so
and
then she keep me handful.
So yeah,
what do you like to do in free time?
I don't know. I love to keep things organized on my free time. Like we just came out of town and right away I started organizing. I am. I'm a neat freak.
It's like Monica from Friends.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, guys, but I am.
Make fun of her all the time.
I love to make music. I love to sing and I love to write. I love to play ukulele. I love music. He does too, but on his spare time he does video games.
I play video games.
Or do Gundams. He does Gundams.
I do like to spend try to fix my car, but I mean you can't really try to fix your car when you have 4 kids. So I usually have my free time at night, so that's when all the kids is asleep. So that's when I either spend time with my wife. When I mean spend time, we just watch movies. Nothing crazy.
Have your love for each other been tested yet? Yes, it has. It has. Many times it has been tested, but like I said, that's where the whole 5-year relationship thing happened. Like it was really tested because, like I said, I was really young. And I was very naive and I didn't understand a lot of things. And him and I were not seeing eye to eye. And we had a baby right away. So our love was up in the air and it was just really,
I think
hard.
part of it's my fault. I mean, because you know, I wasn't really fighting for us, so I'm more really passive and really quiet. So I mean, even if it affect me, I don't really say much. And then I wasn't really fighting for our marriage and fighting for her, so that's part of it. So
Sorry,
yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
it does go both ways, you know. Yeah, but
yeah. So like when we say that our 5 years were hard, guys, they were hard. Like what you see right now, it's just like it's just like a after effect of how much we've been through and how much we love each other and the patience that we had for one another and God above all. Like without God, I don't think we would be together. So we really went through a lot of stuff. We went through a lot of stuff and a lot of struggles, and we're here because of it. And we love each other really unconditionally, like a lot. And I guess that's what you guys see. You know that it's we really do care about one another. So yeah, has our love been tested? Absolutely, 100% yes. And what other one?
right here, does your kids have Hmong names and Spanish names?
They have Hmong names. You can say them because I have a hard time saying them.
Yeah, my oldest daughter is name is Zilu, and then our son is V9, and then our second youngest is called Dana, and then our youngest is called Lu Day. So, but they don't really have Spanish names.
Yeah,
Well,
my
what
dad,
nicknames?
like
What's
my
your-
mom calls
yeah.
the baby calls her like a what's she called, like cosita, meaning
Yeah.
like little thing, and then no other thing. Oh, Lorelai, they call her Umi, but
Rocky.
little Rocky, like no Spanish names, just little things like that.
Nicknames.
Little nicknames like little Rocky, little long hair.
Yeah.
Just my little one has names like that, or like we say, oh, they just call her like Chiquita or Mija or stuff like the regular Spanish little nicknames that they give them. And then I had another one.
It was.
The years that we were born, I was born in 1991.
Yeah, and I am 1988.
And then hold on, okay, it's going up. And then one question that says, my boyfriend is 7 years, is Hmong, and I'm white. He says he wants a Hmong wedding, and I want an American wedding. What was your wedding like? I wouldn't mind combining both cultures. We had a Hmong wedding and an American wedding.
Yeah, I would say
like we
do
talk,
both.
Yeah, do both. Definitely do
the Hmong
both.
wedding.
You will not regret it. I had the Hmong wedding. It was super nice. They dressed me up in Hmong clothes.
The whole chicken thing.
They did the chicken. They did the white ribbons.
Yeah.
It was super nice. All his Hmong family was there. Like it was super beautiful. So yes, definitely don't even combine them, girl. Do both.
Yeah.
Do an American wedding and do a Hmong wedding, because you will not regret
But on
it.
the American wedding, please don't have like translations.
We had 3 translations.
We had 3 translations, so we have like English, Spanish, and then Hmong. It was just long, dragging. So that part was like a bad decision. I think on our part having 3 translations. But if you don't want to do 3 translations, I think just 1 translation is best.
So, can I say how to do? Okay, when you're in an somebody just asked right now, when you're in an interracial couple, there is a lot of complications and a lot of misunderstandings, like definitely. And I think the best way to get through it is just talking about it. But you have to find the right time. Timing is everything. I tell every couple that we talk to, timing is key. If you don't have the right timing, like it's always going to be wrong. You have to find, never when you guys are eating, never when you're in the car, never in front of your kids. It has to be a time where you know that he's willing to listen, when you guys are loving, when you guys are like laying in bed, when you guys are making out, I don't know. Just find the perfect time where you know that he's willing to listen to you, and just tell him like, hey, like this is what I was thinking, or this is what I was feeling. Maybe I'm wrong, but can we talk about it? Like, you know, the other day you said this. Did I misunderstand? Because my feelings were hurt. And just talk to him. But never forget that timing is key. Timing is everything. Especially in an interracial marriage, there is going to be a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of complications, things that you don't see eye to eye. There's things that he thinks that I don't think it's right. There's things that he thinks that I think he doesn't think it's right. So what we do is that we find a middle ground. and we try to see each other in the middle. Not all what he wants, not all what I want, but just right in the middle to make it just perfect. So that's my advice for you. Just find the right time to talk about things and meet in the middle. Always meet in the middle, and it works.
Yeah.
And then, can you read them for me?
Any tips on raising two under two?
Something I don't see a lot. Raising 2 under 2. Oh, I got big advice for you raising 2 under 2. Just go with it. Literally, just go with it. Take every day at a time, because I had 2 under 2 and it was really, really difficult. And there was times where I wanted to pull my hair out, and then he started telling me, like, it's okay. Like, it's not always going to be this way. They're not always going to be 2. And you know what? He was right. My kids now, they're 8 and 7
they're like
and 9.
Peas in the pods.
And they're like this close together.
Can't
so
go nowhere to
the struggle when they're small, it's really hard. But then when they get older, it's just so easy. Like, they entertain themselves, to be honest. They entertain themselves. So
they do
look,
everything together.
You're gonna struggle a little bit. It is, but just think about it this way. It's okay. They're gonna get older.
It's temporary.
It's temporary, and you're gonna see
temporary.
right now they're like this, and they entertain each other. They take care of each other, and it's really,
They
really
cook for
nice.
each other. They
Really, really
play
nice.
together. They play games together.
So if I give you any tip, it would be to be patient with yourself, and 2, let them be. That's all I really can tell you. Let them be. Let them form a relationship with each other. Let them play with each other. Let them pull each other's hair. Let them fight. Just let them be, and you're gonna see that they're gonna form such a great relationship with each other, and it's gonna be worth it. The stress that you're gonna go through with having them so underage, it's gonna be super worth it. Like, it's gonna be okay. Just take it one day at a time, and let them create their own relationship with one another. Don't be scared to allow them to roll around and just make mistakes with each other. It's gonna be really nice. So just be patient and hold off. I swear you're gonna love it. I love the relationship my kids have together, my both daughter and son.
We wish we could have like our middle girl sooner, but I mean, she was a little bit too far apart. So
okay, what do you guys call each other
beside your name? Just call her babe.
Or I call them love or papa, depending, like, or like baba or
Babe.
papa or babe.
I just call her babe.
Yeah, I call him love mainly, or sometimes when I'm like Tusky.
Yeah.
When I'm mad at him, I go Tusky,
Or you
please.
call me too.
Yeah, no, I don't call him. I call him Tusky. I go, Tusky, can you please this? Or Tusky, listen, or like Tusky, please, So yeah, Tusky.
Yeah, I call her babe.
But he calls me babe no matter what.
Yeah, no matter
how mad he is. He's
no
like,
matter how mad
babe.
or
Yeah.
what situation is. I'm like, babe.
He's better
babe,
than me at that, to
babe.
be honest. See, what's both your guys' most embarrassing moment of being together? Depends. It depends what you're talking about.
We got a lot of embarrassing moments.
We have a lot of embarrassing moments. Some that I can't even talk about.
Yeah. Things that you're like, whoa.
I guess.
I think she like.
I guess dating wise, when we were dating, I had a really bad cold. We were in this car and I had a really bad cold. And when you're dating, you want to be super cute all the time. So I always wanted to be super cute. And I had a cold, so I blew my nose. I didn't want him to hear me, so he's driving and I blew my nose.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, one of my favorite songs comes on. So I'm like, oh my God, I love this song, Put It Up. So we both went up at the same time to put it up. And his hand went for the knob, so did mine. And I got like boogers all over his hand. And I'm like, oh my God. And he's driving and he's all, making a big deal while driving. And I was so embarrassed. So
well, there was another one.
Are you going to say it? No, don't say it.
There was another one where, what, the Snicker bar? Or the Twix?
No, don't say that. No.
That was in my pocket,
No.
right? So I guess I got a Twix and I put it in my pocket, and she wanted to get the Twix, so she went inside my pocket to grab for the Twix, and she grabbed something else instead of the Twix. So I was like, yeah, that's not a Twister. But
It was Twix, it was a Snicker.
It was a twist because she grabbed something else.
Oh my God, why'd you say that? No, he took my chocolate away, so I went in his pocket to get it, which, by the way, don't never reach into a man's pocket unless you're married. I reach into his pocket and I'm
grabbing.
like, what is this? And he goes, that's not a chocolate. Oh, cocky. That's not a chocolate. You're
It's a
touching.
plot twist.
And I'm just like, ew, I'm young, so I'm like freaking out. Not young, I was 17, and I'm like, oh my God. And I was freaking out. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Okay, so my friend posted. Okay, I have an embarrassing moment of him. We went to Disneyland with my friends, my parents, I think, and my best friend, and he tried to he tried to be all cool, like impress me. So he ran so fast and tried to jump on top of the fountain, but what he didn't know is that the whole fountain was super slippery. So when he jumped, he just went like
Yeah.
and he fell on his butt in front of everybody around Disneyland. That to me, I think that was your embarrassing moment. But I guess nothing.
More of it.
I guess nothing's as embarrassing. Look at you, Torsten. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Do you two share same bank accounts or different accounts? Well, we share the same bank
We
account.
share the same account.
Yeah, well, you know what? To be honest, like my wife's in charge of the money. I'm really bad at what's what and what's not. You know what I mean? Like, so my wife's just in charge of money because she usually know where everything goes. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. I don't work like that. So
he'll spend it.
yeah, I would be like, oh, we'll just spend it. You know what I mean? But she's more like, okay, this go for the house, this go for the gas, this go for PG&E. You know, this go for the bills. And she's perfect at doing that, and I'm not good like that, so I won't be able to
he'll
handle
spend
that.
Like he'll be like,
I'll be like, I love my kids and I love my wife.
Get the kids,
so, I mean,
whatever. He'll get
them
whatever.
So I won't buy myself anything, but
he won't.
I'll buy the house, the kids, my wife.
That's why I don't know if you guys saw our last video. I bought him a car. And that we do have a savings. It's not separate. It's our savings together. So I'll put my school savings and all our savings together. And
usually our money. It's never like my money or her money.
And I think that's the best, because I think that when you start, everybody's different, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that what we do is best. I'm not gonna say that, because it just what works for us might not work for you guys. You know what I mean? So it's whatever works best for you guys. For us, it works because he's a big spender, so he'll spend all the money. Because he spent it on his family, on us, he'll do that. That's why in the last video I did buy him a car, because he never spends nothing on himself. So he bought a car, and then I calculated the money, and I gave him an extra money for whatever you need, to fix your car, for whatever parts you need. Don't spend it on the kids. I told him, we have something for the kids. I have money for myself, for the house. You spend what you need for the kids and for yourself and your car. So yeah, we have the same bank account and the same savings. So yeah, that's good to trust. How tall are you two? You know what? We are, and I was thinking.
I'm pretty short.
I knew somebody was gonna ask that. We are actually very short.
Yeah, you're
I'm
what,
5.
inch taller than me?
I'm almost 5'1" and he's 5. So we're really short people. Really
not
short.
That tall. My brother's tall. I got my mom's gene. My mom's really short and tiny. My mom's smaller than me, and she's tiny. Like, you hug her and she's just like, you know what I mean?
See, glad to hear your story. Please love each other to the end. Sounds like you guys example of interracial marriage out there. Oh, thank you so much.
Most married couples don't even share accounts.
I know some married couple that don't share bank accounts, and a lot of it just has to do with trust, or a lot of it just honestly, like my culture, we don't share bank accounts. Like Mexican culture, I don't think we do.
Yeah, it's like mine and yours.
Yeah, it's like, I know, and my parents are like that. Like, what's my dad's, my mom's, and stuff like that. I even know some other Mexican couples that say like, oh, pay me back. Like, I'll pay it, but you have to pay me back. So my race is a little different. I don't know if your guys are the same, but I know my mother-in-law's not like that. Not at all, but my race is like that. It's a little
really
different. Yeah, they are. They're really, really generous. Yeah. And another one. Okay, yeah. Okay, oh yeah, there was another one that asked, I think it's right here, sorry. Okay. What's it gonna do? Each other. Oh, okay. What would you buy each other if money wasn't an issue?
What would you buy me if money was an issue?
If money wasn't an issue, I would buy you another car. Like a nice car, not a used car. Because I bought him a used car on Let Go. So it wasn't on OfferUp. It wasn't brand new, it wasn't brand new, but it's new to us.
Yeah.
So I wish I could have.
Well, we got a good deal, man.
So I wish I would be able to buy him like a brand new, spanking new car, like
spanking it. You can just spank it.
Spank it, and it's new. You know what I mean? So yeah, you.
I would say I'll buy you a house. If I can buy you anything without money wise, I'll buy you a house. A house of your dream. You mean like a little house with a ranch. You mean open backyard, open front yards, you know what I mean? Little red door, and
Yeah, I would
lots
like.
of plants.
Yeah, I would. I'm right now. We have our own home. We own our own home. It's a small home, and because at that time that was what we were able to get. So it's our small home. It's really cute though, you know. But I always told him that my dream home, my ultimate dream home, is to have a huge ranch. I love horses, pigs,
Little house,
cows,
but
little
huge
cat,
land.
little cows, little house, big ranch. I love animals. Like he tells me all the time, no more animals, no more animals, because we cannot fit no more animals in our little house. Our house is really small.
Yeah, we have like 3 dogs, 2 cats. I think that's it.
That's it right
And then
now.
you want to get another cat?
Yeah, I
I'm
wanted
like,
another
no.
cat. I wanted another dog, and he's like, no.
Yeah,
He said we
I'm
can't.
like, no.
We really can't,
can't.
guys. Our house is really, really tiny.
Yeah.
And
And then we want to get some chickens to lay eggs, but I'm like, no, we can't.
Yeah,
Our dog's too big.
we have a Saint Bernard, so
Yeah.
she's huge.
Sometimes, well, we had chicken before, but she would try to get the chicken, so it would just make a big mess. So we ended up like, no more chicken.
Yeah, so that's if we can, that's something we would love to do. I would love to get him a nice new car instead of a used car, and he would love to give me a house. I would love a house, guys. Like that's like one of my dreams. One day we'll have the house and we'll do a house tour and we'll show you guys.
Dreams.
And you guys will remember this day and be like, I was there when she said she wanted a house. So
yeah,
one day.
What would you guys plan to do a meetup for all us subscribers in the long run?
Oh, I would love to. You know what? If it ever comes down to it, like if one day we get like a really nice like a subscriber base, I would love to. Like I know right now most of our viewers, like we have a lot of viewers, but they're all non-subscribers. So if you know somebody that's viewing our videos, tell them, hey, don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Because a lot of them are not, our viewers are non-subscribers. And a lot of our support is from non-subscribers, which is weird. Yeah. So one day I would love to do that. I would love to have a nice like a meetup with the subscribers. Like if you guys would love it, and I would like to.
Bonfire.
Yeah, I'll go
cook.
to the beach. Bonfire.
Cook.
Yeah, that would be
some
so
good
neat.
Food.
Yeah, I would.
She'll
love
cook some
that.
Mexican food for us. Some nice Mexican food, and I'll make some pho for us.
Yeah, so I would love that. That would be really, really nice. But yeah, so I think that was all the questions. Yeah. I hope that we were able to answer most of your guys' questions, if not all. And we were actually really, really happy to do this with you guys. My next idea is to do a live Q&A, but with my kids, where you guys can ask them questions and see. Yeah. Kids are honest, so don't ask them such honest questions because they'll probably tell you the truth. So we want to do a live Q&A with our kids.
Kids, I don't know.
It's really cute.
Too honest.
Too honest, right? I don't think nothing's as honest as his Snickers story. I can't believe it. You put me on blast like that. But yeah, we want to continue to do live videos with you guys so we can get to know you guys and you guys can get to know us. Yeah. Like I said, today's at the beginning was a little rocky just because we just came from out of town.
I'm like,
yeah, he was like, I was like, he was like, we got to do our Q&A. He goes, okay, so. Like I said,
we have to. I'm like, I'm so beat.
But he got into it real fast.
So she's like, yes, we have to.
You're like, we have to for our subscribers. So he
like,
goes,
no.
He says no, but like he says no. He got ready. He took a shower. He did all the setup. So he was actually.
I had to take a shower. I was
He was
tired.
actually really excited about it at the end. So we were really, really happy to be able to connect with you guys and just continue to do this with you guys always, and just for you guys to keep knowing us live. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to follow us on Instagram. You can find me at Stephanielyssetteyang. That's where you would find me, and really, really excited for you guys to just follow our stories. And on Instagram, we post a lot of stories, so you'll see more videos of us on Instagram on our of stories. And yeah, so just if you have any friends and followers, please just share our content. Just continue to share our content. Tell them to like us, to subscribe to us, and that way one day we can have that awesome meetup where we would just be with one another. So it would be really nice.
And if we miss any question, just let us know. Leave us a comment or send us a message. We'll answer them for you guys.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And thank you, Missy. Tell them. Thumbs up, subscribe to their channel. So I hope to do this with you guys again. Look out for our new videos that are coming up. Don't forget to ring the bell to get notified every time we post a new video. And yeah, continue to just connect with us. Remember, on Instagram, you'll be able to ask me more questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you guys. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe.
And good night.
Yeah, good night, guys. Bye. You're live.